Hi, I'm Cheryl with Cheryl Style, and today we're making cookie crusts for some hot fudge sundaes, bite size. So we're going to use these little tiny muffin tins, some Toll House cookies that you just buy and break, and then show you how to do it with a yummy from scratch recipe. First of all, what I thought we would do is we would try a from scratch recipe that I'm going to actually put in the refrigerator to make it a little bit cold, and we'll start with the buy and break. Okay, so I'm going to get out my handy dandy Toll House packet. So here we have the Chocolate Delight, and we're just going to break it up into these little squares. So you can do this two different ways. Okay, we're just going to start by spraying the pan with a little bit of Pam, and then taking the cookie dough, and I broke the piece in half. And so we're just going to push it into the pan and kind of form an edge. So when you do it inside the muffin tin, it's a thicker, chewier crust. So if you can get to actually crust number 3 without having eaten all the cookie dough, like what I would like to do right now, you are halfway there. Okay, we've got the Toll House shells in the oven ready to go. They should be done in about 5 minutes. And now we're going to try the same process with the muffin tin turned upside down using a different dough. So now we've got a chocolate chip Florentine. It's made with a little bit more butter, so it's going to be a thinner crust. So what I did is take the cookie dough and put it in the freezer for a little bit. So now these are really nice and hard. I'm going to warm them up in my hands and get them a little malleable. So again, we're going to work with a little bit of Pam, just so they don't stick. And now we're going to form these. We're using the outside now because this is a thinner dough. The Florentine has a little bit more butter in it, so it's going to create a lighter, thinner cookie crust. And we're going to underbake it just a little bit so it's kind of chewy. You want to make sure that this kind of flat at the top because that will be your bottom. These are just super, super easy little crusts. My timer went off. I'm going to go check on the crusts. Okay, we put a little bit too much dough. We made this a little bit too thick. I wanted it to be thick and gooey and underdone, but they rose a little bit more than I thought they would. So I'm just using a tablespoon to just form the shapes that I want. Okay, our little crusts are out of the oven and they're ready to go. Now we're going to do our bite-sized hot fudge sundaes. I can't wait to show the kids. Serving little bite-sized on tiny little platters or little bread plates, little salad plates, just adds to that decadence. So I'm going to use a melon baller and create little tiny scoops of ice cream. To make the best scoops of ice cream, a fuller fat ice cream works better. So here we go, 3 little scoops made with my little melon ball. And then we're just going to pour a little drizzle on each of the cookies for that hot fudge yummy. And there you have it, our bite-sized hot fudge sundaes with those tiny little cookie crusts. And for more tips and tricks and ideas, go to cherylstyle.com where you can find everything you need from fashion to food to drink and more. See you there.